Hello, everybody. Jason Basin here, and it's a beautiful day today here in Belgium. I just went out with Lady Tina, my little dog. You undoubtedly know her, who is subscribed to my channel. All the vinyl adventures she goes with me to the record fairs. So, did you see my latest video, the 80s decade? There I show 255 albums. So check it out if you are not have seen that video. Really wonderful from the years, the whole 80s from 1980 till 1989. And I ask you there the question, how old were you on the 1st of January 1980? And this is my new video. I must listen to some records. And I ask you also the question, do you listen once or multiple times when you have bought new records? I must say, I listen to them once and then I put them in my closet with the other records. And then maybe in the future I can listen to it maybe another time, but that's very, very rare. So I'm more a hoarder, a collector, than someone who collects and listens also a lot to his records. I'm not like that. I'm more a hoarder, so I buy and I collect, I buy, and I put them away in here with the other records. So let's see now the records that I have here that I must still listen to. So, people, and we begin with this record. I already listened to the first side. I must still listen to the second side. I had this record before, the debut album of Clawboys Claw, Shocking Shades of Clawboys Claw. Fantastic record. Was recorded in one afternoon. Fantastic debut album from 84. Yeah, this record you can also see the cover in my previous video, the 80s decades. So check it out. And this record, the same, I listened to side one. I must still listen to side B. Fantastic record of the Pretenders, their third album. After Pretenders 2, they made this one, and she lost two of her members, the bass player and the guitar player. The guitar player and the bass player, he was thrown out of the Pretenders, and then in 82 he died. In 82 the bass player, and in 81 the guitar player. So it was hard, and she wrote also for the guitar player, Honeyman Scott. She has written two songs, Back on the Chain Gang and 2000 Miles. Fantastic album. And then an album that was since long on my wish list. Finally, I could find it. The Big Brother and the Holding Company, with of course Janis Joplin, their album Cheap Thrills. I'm looking forward to listen to that record. Also to this one. This I could buy recently in Deinze. My last vinyl adventure. Check it out here also on my page. As you can see, it was only €3 for this fantastic album of Texas and Southside. And then we have Belgium music, La Muerte, Experiment in Terror. La Muerte, they are running on their last bit of gasoline, and then they will close down this year their live concerts. So if you can still see them, check maybe out their page, La Muerte, Experiment in Terror. I did an interview with La Muerte, and it will come here on my page. So subscribe now to my channel, and then you won't miss that. And then Fantastic Gang, the James Gang live in concert. I know my friend Michael from Near Wild Heaven. I wish him already a good operation because he must go to the hospital and they must do something to his left shoulder, and I hope everything will turn out right. And I know James Gang, I know he said it to me, that's a band from Ohio. So very good, with James Walsh. And then here, the undertones, still busy, the undertones, Hypnotized. I could buy this really for a little price, this record. And then Hawkwind. I saw this one, I think it was on the record fair in Hasselt, for €5. And I said to myself, Hawkwind, that must be very old. And it's indeed their debut album from 1970. Looking forward to listen to that. And then we have here, I saw an interview with Alan Parsons Project here on YouTube recently, and he showed also this album, and I thought it was an album from the 80s or something like that, but I think it's from the 70s. A really young Alan Parsons here. Alan Parsons, he did also the album from the Beatles, Abbey Road. He mixed it, and I'm looking forward for listening to this record, I, Robot. And then this was the first record I could score that I bought on the record fair in Hasselt. Check it out here on my page, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. A really special vinyl. And then this comes from my local supermarket. Now it's over, but they have done it some weeks. Here, Chris Isaak, Blue Hotel 1995. It was, I think, it's a live radio broadcast. Looking forward also to listen to this. And then a band who were big friends with the Doors, Kent Heat, and the Doors sound a bit like Ken Heat, and Ken Heat a bit like the Doors, but I think the Doors took their mustard a bit from Kent Heat. Really, really nice music. I had an album of Kent Heat, also a mini album before, and I sold it. I regret that, but now I found back, so a very nice record of them. And this is really special. Russian press of the Rolling Stones, Play with Fire. I hope they don't sing in Russian, the Rolling Stones. And then this one, Wings at the Speed of Sound. This I bought at the Bebop Mons fair in September last year. Check out that video of me, Bebop Mons record fair, Wings. Also this one is from there, Bab von Drinne und no Drusse. I had the single Kristallnacht, very, very wonderful track, that Bab from Germany. And this lady was also from Germany, I think. Mythos, Marlene Dietrich, a double album. I could score this, I think, for €5 or €10. Really an album you don't see often. And then David Bowie. This was on the last vinyl adventure that I went to Deinze. There I could find this nice album of David Bowie. And there I could find also Dirk Evans, and Dirk Evans is also Dive, and I could buy this from him, Dive and Scraping Tokyo 95. Looking forward to listen to this. And then I found some years ago from John Miles a very nice album, and I saw this album, I think, for €3, and I said that I will take John Miles, Stranger in the City. Looking forward to hear that. I am a big fan of John Miles. The man who we know, John Miles, of course, with his beautiful track Music. Music was my first love and it will be my last. Indeed, that's my life, that. So, and then this man, his world was also music. David Bowie. This album was high on my wish list. I could find it. It's the brushed version, so the cleaned version on the back. I find it ridiculous that I did that. It's art, and it was on the back of the cover. So what the FUCK. David Bowie, Diamond Dogs. On this album, a track I like a lot, Rebel Rebel. And then Golden Earring. Of Golden Earring, recently I could buy this one and also their second live album. This is Pop History, volume 16, if I see it well, of the Golden Earring. And looking forward to listen to that. And then the Beatles. I don't have a lot Beatles albums, but from time to time, if I can buy one for a good price, I will do it. I think this was 20 euros. The Beatles album Help. I'm looking also for to find Hard Day's Night. That mustn't be too difficult, I think. Also, this album was high on my wish list. Finally, I could find it. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Fantastic song. Also, a very nice album. I collect Tangerine Dream, and I never thought I could find this one. This is Tangerine Dream film music for the film Thief. I will check out that film also on YouTube. If it's for free to watch, I will watch it. Then this one, I had it before, now I have it again, I think already for the third time or so. Mike Oldfield and Tubular Bells. Mike Oldfield, Tubular Bells from 1973, I think, and it was used for The Exorcist. And then, people, this is a compilation, Get Sprouts. If you like Belgian rock music, then you must buy this one. I bought this for 4 euros, but long time here in Belgium, you could find it for 50 cents, 1 euro, and it was before a 1 euro record. But you could only get this record when you opened an account at that bank, ASLK. So, and on this record, you have great bands from Belgium, TC Matic, the Kreuners, Toy, I think also, the Kids. There will be no next time. They open this album. Really, really good music. So also for the people in Belgium, but I think the people here in Belgium will know very well this record, Get Sprouts. I had also Get Sprouts 2 in the past, and that was also nice. Then we have here Lou Reed live. I have already several live albums of Lou Reed, and I think this is also a good one. And then a lady, I looked forward to find something of her. She was, one moment she was with Bob Dylan, but Bob Dylan has dumped her, and so yeah, she was a little bit heartbroken, and she has I think written several lyrics about that. So Joan Baez, looking forward to listen to that. And then one of my favorite 60s bands, the Hollies, and that's mostly for that one hit, Long Cool or Cool Woman in a Long Black Dress, Cool Woman in a Long Black Dress, fantastic. They have also the hit Bus Stop, very good band. It's a double album, The History of the Hollies. I will check it out. And then another Golden Earring. I could buy this from the man of which I could buy that yellow compilation there. This is the Golden Earring from the early 70s is this album. I think it was 73, I think. 7 Tears. Looking forward to listen to this. And then an album that I missed in my collection from Roxy Music from the early records. I have all the early records, but this one was, I had it before, now I have it again. You all know who this is. Not Lady Gaga, not Madonna, but this is Amanda Lear with a Black Panther, and they used really a Black Panther. Nowadays with AI, they can make a panther like that, but here it was really a Black Panther they used. So she had to be very careful. And then a record I had before also, and I must give it a listen again. Yellow Live at the Roxy, New York City in December 83. And I could buy this for 10 euros, a very good price. And so this is a record only one side. There is music only on one side, so a special record. And then we have also Tomita. From time to time I find an album of him. I had this album before and now I have it back. I think it's a very good one. Tomita. And then we close the show here. I looked it up of Exception 5. I didn't had Exception 5. All the other albums around here, this album, but this album I had not, so I'm very happy. So people, these were the records I must still listen to. So do you listen to your records once or more than once after you have bought them? So I listen only one time and then I put them away. So I'm a bit of a hoarder, a collector, but also a hoarder. So thanks for watching, and I'm busy working on a full album, so I'm also a music composer, if you know it or not. You find my music, Jason Basin, on all the musical platforms, so check it out. And I'm working on a full album for this year. So the last weeks I really make some good progress in that. I'm busy on it. So you will see and hear that when you subscribe to my channel here. I will keep you updated with a new Inside video also, okay? So I'm busy with that, and I will also do some live jam in between the vinyl videos, so it keeps interesting here my channel. Not only vinyls, but also some live jams with my gear. So I wish you all a very nice week. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, with vinyl the sun always shines. Bye bye.